Okay, so today we're going to show you how to put a page on a menu. Now, remembering that pages are for permanent content and content that will stay up for forever. So I'm looking here at this venue maps page, which has just been completed, and it's now ready to go on a menu. And I think I'd like to put it in the About Us under venue maps just here. So I'll show you how to do this. So we go back here to, if we click on this and we go exit to dashboard. This is a page that I've already saved, and as you can see, it's got the standard Elementor controls with imagery and other components on it. Now, when we're back at the dashboard page, we've got all of the normal menus down the side. Now, our menus, our header menus, actually appear under the Appearance tab. So if we go to Appearance and then Menus, you'll see here, if we work our way down the page, we've got a series of controls here, which we'll explain in a moment, and menus here. At this selector right here is three menus. The header menu, which is the primary menu that sits across the top of the page that we saw just before. This is the header menu, and this here is the top menu. All right, and so we'll go back to our menu here. The header menu is the main one I just showed you, and the top header is the menu that shows on the page at the very top. Before you work on a menu, you need to select it to switch from one to the other. So at the moment, this is showing us the structure of the top menu. If I wanted to see the structure of the header menu or the main menu, I just select this and you'll see the layout changes. And this is how we link a menu to a page. Pages don't automatically link to a menu, and again, you want to be very careful about what you put on a menu because it's there permanently. So down the side here, the control tries to do a lot of it for you. It says, what is the most recent pages that you've made? Or you can just see a list of pages with nearly 100 pages on the site. That's not terribly usable. Or there's a search function, which in our case is what we will use here. If you wanted to put a post on a page, remember posts and pages are separately. If you wanted to link a post to a menu, which is not generally a great idea, but possible, and likewise products. We will cover in our WooCommerce store, the products that we sell are able to be listed directly on a menu as well. You can use shortcodes from the event listing or the booking calendar and ME calendar, and the event singles, forms. We do use custom links a lot, and so basically any web address can go in there, and then the text that you want on the button is in here. It's pretty simple. Categories, if you want to list an entire category of products, so if I wanted to list all pages that were under the hockey development, I could add an item to that, and then all pages that were under hockey or categorized as hockey development would show under that menu option. Product categories, if I just wanted to show the furniture, which is a category, or just pre-orders or programs under an option, similar principle. And then there's some other more complex stuff which we don't tend to use too often. So let's show what we're going to do here. We want to add to our top menu, so we're going to switch to the top menu first. And then we want to add our venue maps. So if we search for the word venue, there we are, venue maps. Add this to the menu. Now, what you won't see at the moment is it doesn't show anywhere because it always goes directly to the bottom. On these here, you simply grab them and you drag them to where you want them. Now, I want this one to sit just at the top of the About Us menu. If you click on the arrow here in the corner, it'll expand out, and there are various options here. So one of them is to remove, if I wanted to take it away and get rid of this menu. The other thing that's quite useful for some menus is items is if you only want members who are already logged in to be able to see it, you can set this to just registered users, or you can set it to people with a particular membership type. So an unregistered user means they don't have to be logged in and they would be able to see this menu option. If I set this to a registered user, then only people, when they are logged in, will see this option. This is how we actually make the menu, the member menu, work and change when you log into it on the main website. But for this page, we want everyone to be able to see it, and you'll see it's added a little tag here. We can collapse that back up. Now the menu doesn't save until you hit the save button. And so I've saved that now, and if I go into the website, see, there's nothing here at the moment. If I reload this page, what I should now see is our venue maps. And there we are. It's as simple as that. It's got all our information on it. It's just a dead link to the page that we were working on. You can also, in this page, you can change that to simple information like that. Might just change this title. And now that doesn't change anything on the page, it just changes it on the menu item. And so again, we hit save. Often you will find when you change a menu that a menu on a page gets what they call cached. So up here we have this little option, so clear the cache out. Now when I reload, I should see the revised name on that menu. There we are, venues information. And if I reload it, you'll notice how it doesn't change the page name. So there's absolutely no issue with that at all. And that is how we manage our menus. Nice and simple.